Hello and welcome to The Big Fight. Now we are a few months away from the general elections and the other elections that are approaching, and it's looking to some people as if there's already some rise in the communal temperatures of the country, which is leading to a concern. Are we going to be heading for a communalized election? Hopefully not. We haven't had one in many years, but are there any indications of that? You started to seeing a Rath Yatra that is, a yatra that has been taking place in Uttar Pradesh, some politics also over the arrest of a terrorist. So what is all of this actually implying? What is the direction we're going to be taking as we're heading for the elections? And we've got some of the best voices I could think of to talk about this subject all with us out here. It's a really great panel that we've got. So let me start by welcoming Tarun Vijay, Rajya Sabha MP representing the BJP. Great to have you with us. Assaduddin Owaisi, Lok Sabha MP from Hyderabad. Next to him, Prakash Sharma, VHP spokesperson, former convener of the Bajrang Dal. We have Kamal Farooqi, the Samajwadi Party. Aarti Jairath, one of our senior most and most respected journalists. Aarti, great to have you with us. And joining us from Lucknow, Rita Bahuguna Joshi, spokesperson of the Congress Party. Rita ji, why don't I start off with you? When you're looking at the situation right now, and especially in states like Uttar Pradesh, are you seeing a raising of the communal temperatures? And do you think that the elections in 2014, whenever they come, are going to be fought on many grounds that would be considered old, temple masjid issues or communal issues?
Well, in the past 25 years, UP have been quite vitiated by communal politics. After 1985, the communal overtones in UP were growing very fast. And by the time 1991-92 came, and the VHP came as a front face of the Sangh Parivar, and the BJP harped upon and started talking about the temple, building the Ram temple, Advani ji's yatra, that all actually gathered, or they cumulatively started impacting the atmosphere of Uttar Pradesh. And somehow or somewhere, communal issues started dictating the political issues. And in between, we had the Samajwadi Party with other kind of overtures. Then we had the Bahujan Samaj Party. So caste and communal politics started overtaking general issues, national issues, issues of development, issues of governance, etc.
So is it going to happen again now? Is the basic point I'm trying to make?
Yeah. From 2004 to 2012, they've always tried to communalize the election. They've always tried to rake up the issue of the temples, whether it's Mathura, whether it's Varanasi, whether it is Lucknow, Faizabad, Ayodhya.
Okay.
And even besides that, they picked up the cow slaughter issue, protection of cows. Then they picked up this Ram Setu issue, so many other issues. So
okay,
I feel
Rita-ji,
that whenever the election comes, they pick up these issues. As far as the SP is concerned, they said Parinda Panni Marega, and that escalated into a big communal divide in the state. And thereafter now, meeting the VHP person, Mr. Singhal, who was in the forefront in 1991, having a dialogue with him for 2 hours, has also sent very long signals.
Okay, Rita
so I feel that it may affect the election.
Okay, Rita ji, we got your point. Tarun, do you think that's at all a possibility? Is this going to be a communally charged election or no?
We would never like it to be. We would like the elections to be focused on water, power, farmers' condition, education, especially for the girl child, and how to have the development reach the scheduled castes and scheduled tribes in UP, which are at the fag end of the development stream. But unfortunately, I'm sure Rita ji must have forgotten a couple of other issues, because she was so continuously reviving. She forgot 47, she forgot perhaps 90, 91. She must have added a little more. Suddenly she remembered Advani ji also. So I don't want to comment anything on that, because that is so hilarious and completely irrelevant, whatever she said. But we are shocked and we are surprised that just before the elections, is release of some terrorists having links with the terrorists, Congress leaders, very senior leaders from central government visiting like a pilgrimage to the homes of terrorists in Azamgarh, and then trying to reshape that
atmosphere. You're talking about Digvijay Singh going to Azamgarh and saying the Batla House encounter was fake.
Just a second, Vikram, and then having a Muslim had the largest congregation of the Hindus on this planet, that is Kumbh, to head the Kumbh organization. We never said anything about it. This has to be noted, and we accepted it. Okay, let it be. We will have Kumbh. We never asked whether you will appoint a Hindu as the chief of the Hajj committee. So this is their kind of a secular communalism which they are trying to vitiate the atmosphere. We are trying that let the focus be on the development issues, on irrigation, on farmers, on education, and let anything including the laptop distribution be not on communal or religious considerations. Let it be for the people, by the people, and without any religious connotations.
Okay, where the fault is coming, who's doing more of it, I'm going to come to this in greater detail. Asiruddin Owaisi, is it going to be, are you seeing a rising of the communal temperatures in the country?
I definitely see a rise in the communal temperature, but please understand that apart from what's going on in UP, I feel that there are three kind of things which are happening. One, BJP, by talking about what just now Mr. Tarun Vijay said, they are trying to dilute the identity of minorities by saying, no, India first, constitution is our religion. We have to remember that
saying India first doesn't necessarily dilute the
I'll
We say it with pride. We will say 100 times.
Mr. Tarun Vijay, let me complete.
Oh,
let me complete.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I'm as equal Indian as you are. You know, you don't have a copyright on that. But what I'm saying is that constitutionally, my identity is guaranteed. Identity is guaranteed. BJP, by talking about all these things, vibrant Gujarat and all those things, the identity which is constitutionally with me has gone. Secondly, there has been a targeted attacks on Muslims, whether it is from Gujarat, now in UP. In last 1 year, 100 communal incidents have taken place. These have been targeted and episodic. 34 people have been killed. Next comes Madhya Pradesh, 79. Thirdly, this global phenomena of Muslims being involved in terrorist activities, that is the language that is being used now. So BJP in a very clever way is using all these three things. Once they are showing Modi as the Hindu nationalist and then the governance. But we have to remember there is no difference between BJP and VHP.